Labour Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yattani now says the Central Organisation of Trade Unions, COTU, is squarely responsible for the Labour Day celebrations that saw more political rhetoric than celebrations of workers' achievements. Yattani hailing the event as one that should focus more beyond wage increment, as many workers expected. Sam Gituku looks at the lost Labour Day relevance at the altar of politics.
It would appear a day of revelry for the politicians and trade unionists, taking advantage of a free holiday that should ideally mark strides made in the labour movement. While one may have thought it was a precursor to the goodies that would come, it wasn't, and the custodian of labour welfare saw it.
It's because the other voices, the political front overshadowed the main day. And ourselves as a government, as an invitee, we do not have really control over who speaks. Because it's basically workers, and they were ably represented by COTU. And COTU, they have their own friends. And they know the reason as to why they invited certain personalities and politicians and did not invite others.
But according to the official program prepared by COTU and shared with stakeholders, the speakers at the event should have been limited to 7. They ought to be Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, FKE Executive Director Jacqueline Mugo, who didn't honour the invitation, and NAT Secretary General Wilson Sossion. Others were COTU's Francis Atwoli, CS Ukur Yattani, President Kenyatta and his Deputy William Ruto, both who skipped the event.
I was there representing the President himself. And depending on the President's schedule, the President has actually given it a priority. In a number of times he has attended personally. But the fact that he missed maybe 1 or 2 does not in any way imply that he does not respect the Kenyan worker.
And when he stood, COTU boss Francis Atwoli focused on everything but workers' welfare, attacking those he believes contradict him politically. A warpath drawn at the altar of workers' welfare, he set the pace for political leaders who took cue.
If they invited more politicians without any script on, on the subject of discussion, sometimes they tend to go the other direction, which might dilute the importance of the day.
According to the official program, only 3 entertainment groups had been listed: NHIF, NSSF and Steamer Choirs, but there was more. CS Yattani disputing that Labour Day is an opportunity for a pay rise. He says that FKE failed to attend a meeting ahead of Labour Day to discuss possibilities of raising workers' wages. FKE's position being that for now, the economic situation doesn't allow.
The Cabinet Secretary for Labour does not stand up on every single day of 1st May on Labour Day and give a salary increment or determine the adjustment of minimum wage levels. Is a process.
Gone are the days that the days behind me used to be a defining moment every 1st of May for the Kenyan labourer. And while the speakers may have had their say on the Labour Day, it is up to the Kenyan worker to determine what the take-home is, even as they embark on a year-long of meeting their obligations as workers, as well as reaping the returns that come with work. Sam Gituku, Citizen TV, at Uhuru Park, Nairobi.